Hello, my name is Thomas Tekavec. I'm a software craftsman at Kudurance. This is the second video of my Mouseless Programming screencast, and in this video I will use only keyboard. I prefer to use Package Manager console with keyboard in this case. It's more convenient to navigate to and from console instead of traversing through input fields and buttons in the Nugget Package Manager. I will use my custom file template again, but this time I will use keyboard shortcut. File template will create a unit test class with an empty test method. And again, the first test will check if a year which is not divisible by 4 is not a leap year. This is the first rule in the kata description. One more thing. If you are not familiar with all keyboard shortcuts, please take a look at the bottom right corner where keyboard shortcuts I'm using for each action are displayed. So, I have now my first class with default implementation, but before going further I would just like to arrange windows so I can see tests on the left side and implementation on the right side. Test is red, of course, and I have to correct my implementation to pass it, which is quite simple in this case, and it's green now. I can create my second test now for a year which is divisible by 4, but I'm lazy again, and this time I will use live template. It's similar to file template, but it doesn't create a whole file, but just some part of code, for example a method or loop. Cool. My second test fails. I have to correct my implementation. And then I have some work to do in my yellow zone. There is some repetitive code. It can be replaced with a well-known refactoring method, extract method, so I won't go more details here. I can proceed with the next two tests. I'll use again my live templates for assert true and assert false to make it faster. The test for a year which is divisible by 400 passes without any change to the implementation code. It's already covered there. And here is the last test for a year which is divisible by 100 but not divisible by 400. I need to implement two more conditions in my implementation code. Now all tests are green. I need to remove duplication in my code with the same extract method as before. And I can also simplify if statements, and this can be done again by using automatic refactoring tools. Okay, my code is refactored, all tests are green, so I can save my solution now to GitHub repository. In this case, I will use git bash command tool. I have to write commands by hand, but I don't have to switch between different dialogues and clicking on buttons and links and so on. Okay, solution is saved. Let's see how much did I spend this time for the same task. My stopwatch tells me I spent 5 minutes and 14 seconds. That's almost 1 minute faster than when I was programming with mouse and keyboard. That's quite an improvement.